We are depressed. Guitar
Something
solo. Right on the set.
This is Ravelox, and you're watching NBNN.
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret something and you sit there and like shake your head and do other things, and we tell you not to watch our show.
That's right.
Yeah.
Best
it's
train
one of those
wreck
days.
on the internet, and we see people already headed on in today. And welcome to today's
Hi,
show,
Eagle.
boys and girls. Who we got? We got PJ out there. We got Holly Hawk saying, "Hey, I was there when Ravlox did that intro." Yeah, that was a slip actually, but hey, you know, I've got them there. I rotate them in and out. Maybe I'll throw some more in this month just for giggles and grins. That was at the last convention. Eagle, how you doing out there, buddy? Always good to see you. The only man who ever sends us a Christmas card. Gotta love him.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Did that Christmas card show up?
Yes, we got one this year, as
Yeah.
always. And whoa, thank you, Torque, very much for the raid. 17 raiders, and thank you very much, and welcome to everybody
You
who
know
is
what that
joining
means
us.
it's time for you to do, right?
It's time for me to do something. Torque says hi. Hey, Yaz,
Yes.
how are you? I don't know. Does that mean
Hello,
we should
Torque.
really like pick something to give away already? And
Yeah, you
get
should. You
things
should open
started?
up a giveaway right now.
Okay. Let's see. What do we want? I already got it preloaded, so I mean, you know, I can just make them wait another minute or so for it.
You
But,
could,
yeah.
and then someone comes along with some bits. 300 bits from Eagle. Thank you, Eagle.
You know what? Just for that, I'm gonna double it. Instead of 10,000 gold for starters, we're gonna give away 20,000 gold for starters. And then later on, I'm going to be giving away a orange wyvern pet. Eagle,
with 100
thank
bits.
you.
And
Buckaroo
Nymph
Bonsai.
Nightshade wants to give away
Thank you.
Jack's virginity.
Sorry, he gave that away last weekend at the fair. Sorry about that.
What part of my virginity is remaining?
Buckaroo Bonsai. I know I just shouted you out, but you just showed up.
Yes,
Thank you.
Econdis is correct. Yes.
He kind of
yes.
says, "Oh, that."
That virginity is
Oh,
still
okay.
intact.
What are you gonna
Yes,
do? We're gonna
yes.
go out to the bunny ranch and auction it off for
Yeah,
the
no,
Loop for
don't,
Love
I
Foundation.
don't, I don't, I don't think I'm prepared for that yet, as of yet. I am rather carefree about a lot of things. It's just no, not. It's like, yeah, just not attracted
Not
guys,
ready
man.
to give that up. He hasn't met the right gal
Yeah.
yet. That's right.
Well, the virginity that remaining, yeah, tear duct, nostrils, belly button. Yep. Not as hip as Deadpool. That is correct. Deadpool will do a little bit of everything.
Hey,
So
I got
I'll-
I got the Deadpool Pikachu sitting right here on the desk.
yeah. Well, I have a Lily.
Had to have it.
Right,
What can I
right
say?
over there. Yeah. Oops. Here, we'll close that part off.
But anyway, exclamation! I love free shit. Get in on 20,000 gold courtesy of CC and CC's Bazaar. We'll be giving away, like I said, an orange wyvern combat pet here a little later on. Towards the end of the show, actually at the end of the show. I need to tell you towards the end when it's actually
Giving
at
you
the
something.
end. But we've got news, we've got updates, we've got chatter out there on the newswire, and we got all sorts of interesting stuff to talk about. But why don't we start with some patch notes?
Patch notes?
Patch notes.
Patch notes.
I know you got you scratching your head there, going, "What patch notes?"
Yeah, build number 1128.
We got patch notes.
Fix for the massive error spam that was suspect in the decoration placement problem.
Dun dun dun.
And disabling dual wearing of a handful of artifacts.
Oh,
Finally.
oh.
Finally. No more dual wielding artifacts of the same type.
Man,
Yes.
so can't wield those 2 onks of Walla for the healers anymore. That really sucks. People have been doing that for 6 years now. I tell you what.
Well, not even, because the dual unk of Walla has only been out there for a little over a year.
No, Justin was using one years ago. You're always able to double equip those.
But the artifacts in general are only like a little over a year old. Year and a half.
Yeah, thank you, Econ. There's 2-3 years, easy.
Well, what was the first artifact?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's going to take some
Soda Wiki.
Yeah.
Let's see.
See, this is what sucks about like having everything right in front of my. It's like in order to like reach my keyboard, I have to like do that.
Let's see what Soda Wiki says. Category artifacts. Release instructions 38. First reference.
Okay.
So let's follow that link. And release 38 was January 17, just for the record.
Okay.
So I'm just looking to see where the list is here as I scroll down. Maybe I should just do a search for artifact.
Well,
There
let's
we go.
see.
Rare loot, artifacts.
Hold on. I don't want the actual thing to play.
What's that?
I just want to. So 2017 release 48 is when they did a discussion about that. So Shroud release 48. Release 48 instructions.
Ring of Brittle Brawn, Ring of Frogkin, Torch of Jarek, Belt of Ox, Ring of Luck. All looks like they were the first artifacts.
Yeah, so and release 48 was 20 November 2017. So 2 years. So people have been dual wielding for 2 years.
Well, again, this is January 17 when the first artifacts come out. We're in May 2020.
Well,
March, sorry, March. 3 years since artifacts, anyway. Moot point.
2 years.
Moot point.
2 years.
Been a long time.
2 years.
Been a long time. There's people out there already complaining about it, but
well, I mean, it's one where it's really useful for getting your life attunement way up there.
Way up there.
Yeah. But yep.
Is there a list of what mobs drop what artifacts? That is a good question.
No.
And
it looks like Lily's coming over. Looks like Lily's coming. Lily's coming over. Hi, Lily.
Let's just see. On Soda Wiki, does it tell you what mobs drop it?
No, it does not tell you because I'm looking at the Ankh-Walla.
It does not.
You. Where do you want to go, Lily?
Meow. And here we go. This week's cameo by Lily the cat, because that's what everybody tunes in to see is cameos by Lily.
That's all that really matters is Lily. Yeah. So.
Yeah, see, Candace, we do know certain loot, like the spider belt is attached to the spider, the Heart of Roll is attached to demons, just not any particular demon, is my understanding. Actually, I've actually heard that's dropped off something else just recently. I can't remember what it was. Some
loot tables might have been messed up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was found someplace else. I thought somebody might have said a dragon dropped.
I'm letting you down. I'm letting you. Ow! I'm letting you
down. But that might have been just somebody BS and not paying attention to what they were killing too. So, but yes, all the other ones like the BMC ring. You get those off the trolls. So certain ones, we do know are attached to certain drops, but in general, artifacts, crapshoot. Deep Ravenswood or some dragons, equal chances, I would say.
I don't know.
Is again, I wanted to say I have an artifacts list. I wonder if that list actually.
Well, I mean, the Soda Wiki page on artifacts is a list, and I think I just closed. What the? Where did it go? I was trying to drag it over to a different window, and it just straight up disappeared.
Yeah, no, same thing as this person. This was Andernut. Andernut was actually just compiling a list with all their actual stats and not where they're dropped. You can find this also. This is pinned in our Discord. We got a whole bunch of really great links and stuff, useful links pinned in our pinned messages. So if you ever want to come on in and look for some cool stuff, check out the pinned messages.
Yeah, it's going to be something. Yeah. Artifacts.
Get out of here. Yeah. Anyway, no more dual wielding certain artifacts. The rest of that's going to be coming in sometime here in the future. So get ready for some changes. Get ready to adjust your play style if you were dual wielding. Does that mean I can't dual wield the Swords of Behir anymore? Is that what that means too now? Have to go test that out because the Swords of Behir aren't artifacts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tough crowd out there today. Exclamation. I love free shit for a chance to win 20,000 gold coins. And we've got more interesting news because as we had commented back in the original Land Rush post, there was a couple of things about some things that just didn't sound good, but with all sorts of new changes, new change up in the ways things are being done, it looks like we're tossing all the rules out the window when it comes to fast travel. So
yeah,
fast travel has just the face of fast travel has just changed once again, folks.
I know.
And this is probably the most interesting change that at least I've seen, but we've seen in a long time.
Now I need to go find that post about that. There it is. Because it was posted last night.
Now, got a comment before we get into this in depth that one of the reasons that this is, I guess, becoming a reality is with the advent of purchasable teleporters, it's making this travel just pretty much a moot point. But I've got an argument against that too, because
straight shot, you're right.
You know, if I put a teleporter in my POTs or on my lot, there's still only one way, you know, but this is interesting. So are we ready for it, Jack?
Yeah, we are. Yep. So pot interconnections and pot voucher update. And this is from Elgarian from yesterday evening. And some very eager folks out there have made us realize a new rule is required. Everyone who's read the Mr. Ender Land Rush announcement knows we're migrating away from needing geographical proximity to request an internet interconnect between towns. But we've recently had a few form unlock vouchers come in with a very large amount of interconnect requests ahead of the Land Rush. Since each interconnect takes significant time to process along with other changes required on the form, until the Land Rush is over, we've established the following limitation on POT form unlock and POT transfer vouchers. For existing and unused unlock or transfer vouchers, which were purchased prior to the date of this post, we're enforcing a rule of 8 maximum interconnect changes. Now that the proximity requirements are no longer in use.
8?
8.
Hold on. Fresh this.
8. As long as you got that connection or that request in before that post, you can have 8 more interconnection.
Yes, this was updated. I had the old one which said 3. I'm like, 8? What are you talking about?
Yeah. For newly purchased vouchers after the date of this post, the following rules are in effect. Player-owned town submission unlock voucher. This voucher only includes 3 internet connection interconnect change requests. If more interconnect changes are required, please utilize an additional player-owned town submission form unlock voucher in conjunction with this voucher. Player-owned town transfer voucher. This voucher only includes 3 interconnect change requests. If more interconnect changes are required, please utilize a player-owned town submission form unlock voucher in conjunction with this voucher. The purchase forms for these vouchers have been updated appropriately. We'll reevaluate the choice of 3 after the land rush is complete, which could then at that point be increased. And with other plans for player teleportation options coming down the pipeline, coming down the pipeline
is I'm just gonna put this out there. If anybody out there has extra interconnections when they're doing their thing and they want to use them, you can feel free to add my towns and hit me up, and I'll be glad to happily add you as an interconnection to the west coast of Novia. So if anybody's got an extra slot they want to use, feel free
Well,
to
the
add
other
me.
thing is like all of those things would actually need to also tell you what part of Novia they're on for those interconnections because they removed that proximity stuff.
Well, yeah, that can get a little dicey later on.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
guessing,
it's dicey in the fact that it was supposed to be 1 hex away, and then some people were like 2 or 3 hexes away, and they still allowed it. And then from there, it's really dicey, and that slippery slope just became a landslide of sorts.
sliders.
Yeah, sliders. We've gone through the wormhole.
You can slide anywhere in Novia with the right interconnection. See, I still think we should have had moonstones or something of the equivalent to force the moon gates to open. This way you could just travel the moon gates however you wanted, whenever you wanted, but that never came to reality. But again, with teleporters being available, now you'll be able to connect your town on the Hidden Vale to some place in Airy and to some place in Mistrender, all through your POT interconnections, and all you got to do is now request it. So
you ready for the rest of this post? Because it's even funnier.
Continue on. Yes.
We're also gating the purchase of the player-owned town submission form unlock voucher per account at a rate of 1 at a time to also help with the upcoming land rush workload. This means that when a player purchases a pot unlock voucher, it will show as no longer purchasable until that voucher is completed. This naturally slows the rate that these requests to ensure Sanyo is not overwhelmed with unlock vouchers during the land rush cycles. We'll reevaluate the need after the land rush is complete, which at that time, this policy might be lifted or modified to be less strict, and with other plans for player teleportation options coming down the pipeline, this will soon become less of a concern. Transfer vouchers are not affected by this limitation. Completion of pot change requests. Vouchers might be delayed during the land rush selection and placement cycle, but we'll process them as quickly as we can. Thank you for your feedback and support.
Yes, indeedy. Now, there was talk of dungeon teleport connectors that were going to be available to people to buy. So that might be one of those ideas coming down the pipe, and that would allow you to connect the dungeons regardless of where they were. And that in itself could then just make the limitations of transport. I would love to see teleporters like we used to have in UO to go up and down levels of a house. We used them a little bit here in the wizard's house, where you use the teleporter and it takes you to another room upstairs. I'd like to be able to see places, teleporters like that property owners could place to link their properties together. So if I put beginning and ending, and each one goes to the other up on my lot, you can teleport back and forth between those lots just by using the teleporter. That would be a really cool setup.
You could do something.
Yeah,
you could do something.
Yeah, wouldn't that be 6-7 midnights? I tell you what, is just a dual teleporter. They just connect to each other, and you can put one in one place, one in the other place, and they go back and forth. I mean, you can put them upstairs, you can put them to a basement, you can put them to a dungeon. Yeah, I know, recall runes. It's a thorn in everybody's side, but
rune libraries. All the fun stuff gets
public
mixed.
Rune libraries.
Yeah. Vendor houses that were like wall-to-wall vendor. But all the vendors were empty. So
Yeah, well, we don't have many places where you could teleport somebody where they're trapped if they don't have any teleport to zone out,
Oh man,
teleport
yeah,
out scrolls.
yeah.
The old classic, open a portal, let somebody walk through and lock them on an island someplace with no way to get out. That was always fun.
Yep.
Exclamation! I love free shit. Giving away 20,000 gold coins. And of course, your thoughts and feedback are always welcome right here on the air with Lunch with Laz and Jack. Let us know what you think about this change going on. And of course, if you have an extra one, you don't have all your connections full and you want to fill them up, feel free to ask me. I'll be more than happy to add you as a connection.
Yeah.
Very simple. Very simple.
And you, I just think it's funny because like they're creating more work for themselves as far as that goes with all of those interconnections instead of saying it's like, okay, you're moving and now you have to remove all those interconnections you had to other towns.
Well, my teleporter idea would solve all that because then players could just buy them and place them and no dev time needed, Yep. One hooks to the other and that's it. Boom, boom.
Yes.
Yeah, right, Econda? Econdus is, those took up counselor calls getting those people. Sorry, nothing I can help you with. You're stuck.
Yeah.
Not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to, but yeah. Yes, Buckaroo
sorry, I cannot help you
if
with
your
that.
town is
That's
moving,
right,
your interconnect will persist. And from there, so all those interconnections, and due to that policy change, that's why they're going through and having to do everything else. And Soto is you are a little premature. We're still in the middle of another race, although that is almost over. Almost
over.
It looks like I am going to win it. Yay!
Because you're playing with yourself again.
Hey, man, there are 6 people in this race.
Oh, so you had 6 people playing with you. Okay.
I got 6 people playing with me. Yeah.
Exclamation, I love free shit. You got a couple more minutes in before we close this first giveaway. Here we go. Some music. Thank you.
I mean, our bard sucks today.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have one.
Yeah, we need a bard automaton where you can give him some sheet music and he'll just stand there and play whatever you feed him.
Well,
give
we
him a
do
playlist.
Well, that's actually something we actually need, is something that actually plays sheet music whenever we want to. So that way we could just load up everything and then put it on random.
Well, interesting thought there with the advent of Lua. I wonder if somebody will be able to actually code something that would allow you to take your library and
just play random.
Put it in a window and pick. Be able to push a button and play some random stuff out of your library continually, or set a playlist or something like that. Any of you Lua geeks out there? Tell us maybe if that's possible or not.
Buckaroo, the jukebox works with wax cylinders, and like some of those wax cylinders have some music that will get flagged.
Yes, even this music gets flagged. We've been flagged just for this music in the background. We've been flagged for the game music because one of the guys who submitted his background music, he's actually got out someplace on one of them music stores, and YouTube used to flag that all the time as well. And Yep.
Sorry, I cannot help you with that. Teleport to guild.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So then we also, what other Stars company rebranded itself? Yeah.
We had some other interesting stuff out there in the news. There's this article, and there's been something going on with the with the release parties, and Avatars Express picked this up, and I was actually pointed to the thread just because there was some interesting stuff going on, and a lot of it's been deleted and modified or what have you. But let's go to the Avatar Express.
Yeah, what just happened? Release party chaos, the forums. There seemed to be a bit of drama over on the official Shroud of the Avatar forums on Virtue Radia's release party and planning page over the weekend, but Aline Dragonfire, DJ and party planner for the station, and Elgarian, Shroud of the Avatar's community manager. In the end, Aline posted that since Darkstar will not be able to do the Release 75 party due to being at South by Southwest, which there is a massive petition to cancel this year, and a bunch of companies have already pulled out of South by Southwest. They've already
canceled the GDC this year, so that's been canceled due to everybody panicking.
Higher mortality rate than the Spanish flu. The
regular everyday flu kills more people. Thank you. More people have died of the flu this year and will die than this new disease so far. Keyword so far.
Don't know about that. And U.S. has a 6% mortality rate. Awesome. Then China only has 3.4%. Yeah. In the end, Aline posted that since Darkstar will not be able to do the release party, that one of their staff DJs will be taking his place. We don't know who in the Novian community will be the host yet. We'll have to keep monitoring the thread to see. Interestingly enough, it seems that whatever the conversation was behind the scenes, community manager Elgarian further explained that an entire new process to communicate with the Soda Game Masters, event planners, and radio station is getting an overhaul. Juicy.
Yeah, now when you click on the further explained, it'll bring you to Elgarian's post. But again, there's some other stuff where it's been deleted, changed, and we'll click on that just to follow the link. But basically, what Elgarian's got to say here is, well, you want to read it and explain it to the folks?
Yep.
Or should I pull the giveaway first? How about
giveaway. Finish the
giveaway first before we delve into this.
I can send some more random scrolls to Auden.
Congrats.
Second game of the day.
All right, we're going to close out this giveaway, pick ourselves a winner, and that winner is Eagle. Congratulations, winning 20,000 gold coins. And we're going to reset this for... I think that's spelled right. Not OL. Orange Wyvern, combat pet.
That's a good 7 seconds premature there.
Premature.
Now you can do
some premature exclamation thing.
Yeah.
Don't
make me go, I love free shit on your stream.
I love free shit. Get a chance to win an Orange Wyvern combat pet here in a little bit. Yeah, and moving right along to this next topic. Oh, what is he doing?
I said, I'm grabbing a paper towel.
Oh, grabbing a paper towel.
hold
Did
on.
you schmutz all over the keyboard again?
No. It's just there's not even any ice, and this thing is just sweating profusely. So, yeah, just trying to clean up some moisture. As I have like 5 seconds. Okay, no, that's definitely not Lily's fault. Alrighty, lots of stuff going on with this, and for my hand and any of the confusion caused, I most certainly apologize. You guys press on. Please disregard us for this month as we restructure how players request developer time. So no longer is it like reach out and say, "Hey, Chris, you want to be on my stream? Hey, Darkstar, you want to do the radio?"
I don't think that'll change.
Darkstar was trying to squeeze some time in as best he could, but the short notice has caused a concern. And me not noticing Sean was already selected, but didn't help. And me not noticing Sean was already selected didn't help either. So basically, we're going to have a uniform process for this type of stuff, regardless of venue. Hopefully, it'll be super simple and no way impede progress for players scheduling and having events, which request developer presence. I'll be drafting a formal announcement in the announcements forum, but here's a sneak peek of the stuff I'll be working on today and tomorrow. Forum moves and additions I'll describe more later, but includes a dedicated forum for community radio stations and community streamers, each equipped with fancy sticky posts.
Sticky posts?
Forum.
NBNN is going to get some sticky posts? What?
Maybe.
And WRFB? Yeah. Sorry, WRFB.
Yeah.
I yell at them for not getting it right.
Econdis, that only works if you wear it. Forum rebranding. Current events forum will be moved alongside the others and rebranded as in-game events forum. Guidance for requesting dev presence in all venues will be presented. Guidance on requesting GM potions will be presented. More guidance about stuff will be presented.
More guidance on guidance on guidance will be presented.
Yeah. Guidance on guidance on guidance.
That mean it's going to be guided?
Yeah. So, and Elgarian has been in the community for 6+ years, and he certainly knows how special player events and the actual release parties have become.
Jack, Merrick Dragon wants to know what's the W stand for.
Wadio.
There you go.
Wadio. Radio, Free Britannia. Wadio.
Yes. That is a classic ad that runs Drunk Timmy.
Yeah,
that's right.
You have to ask Drunk Timmy exactly what it is. What's the W stand for? How do you spell schmutz?
You got it. There you go. That's right. That's how you spell it. Schmutz. Only here on NBNN.
What you could do is, like, if you really want to have fun with Laz, ask him to pronounce different words.
Words.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, Condis.
Yes. It just like Lich. But yes,
unfortunately, Condis, that is no longer actually enforced and true. You can get a station on the East Coast like K-Rock, and you can get a station like WRFB on the West Coast. We are an internet station. The W was just because, I'm on the East Coast, so I went with the standard. But you can get that designation just about anywhere, I believe, these days.
Yep. And out on GOG.com, there's RimWorld. For all your rimming pleasure. A thrilling sci-fi sim driven by an intelligent...
Yeah, I got that email.
I just got that email. So
begin your adventures with 3 survivors of a shipwreck on a distant world.
Yeah.
because I had the email in front of me.
So Elgarian knows the community is extra special, and seeing it from this side, I can see why they enjoy doing them so much. It's because you guys enjoy having us there and making us feel welcome and quite appreciated. But let me tell you guys, I just asked Darkstar because I know he's overwhelmed right now with work. If he wanted to continue doing the release parties on Avatar's Radio. Unfortunately, Avatar's Radio doesn't exist anymore. It's now Virtue Radio. And he emphatically stated, yes, I love doing it and never want to stop. Which is great news to my ears. I was worried we were pushing him too hard. So no worries there. Let him take this month to get some things squared away. But please keep in mind, too, part of the process clarifications will be to ensure the community as a whole has a more defined method to request developer presence. And hopefully one can manage it structured properly.
If structured
kind of like moving the dance parties from Fridays, like the day after release, to Mondays, to Saturdays.
Well,
or Sundays.
There was this whole thing about
yes, Bucker, that is correct.
The actual release parties being hosted by different radio stations, but I guess that one went out the window quite some time ago as well. Is we've had requests, and I go, hey, it's not something we have a say in. So, maybe the folks at Portalarium will give that a second look and start making use of all the other radio stations out there on the airwaves in the game. Maybe.
And Nymph wants to know, wow, did Chapstick come with that post? Yeah. Let's see.
Thank you for that, as we do appreciate you listening. And
thank you.
Yeah. To each his own when it comes to what you listen to is
yeah.
But moving right along.
Yep. Let's see. Part of the process clarifications will be to ensure the community as a whole has a more defined method to request developer presence, and hopefully one we can manage if structured properly. We truly have fun when we're invited to events in the community, but we also need to balance this with actual workload as well. Also, Aline, thank you for the coordination guidance and document you drafted and sent to us in PM. It is a very good example of what I need to think about when drafting the policy. Feel free to contact me privately or here for any clarifications on how things might change, if any. But please press on with another DJ for this month. So more to come. And again, my apologies. And for anyone who has ideas, concerns, questions, feel free to chime in. I'll do my best to answer. I know exactly what someone needs to do. The next crafting fair, someone needs to invite Beezus to it. On a live stream and just quiz him about crafting during a crafting fair.
During a crafting fair, yes.
Yeah.
And then actually, they should make him the guest crafter and give him the supplies and say, craft me this, and let him sit there. Speaking of crafting, we have a post that we just have to share with you guys, thanks to Fazol. Because Fazol actually he knocked my socks off with this, and I just laughed. I laughed and I laughed, and I'm still chuckling to myself over this one. Because this is Shroud math at its best. It does not get any better than this.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I need a link to it.
It's right there in the green room, and I think it's best to look at it in the green room because you can actually click on that picture and we can show everybody.
That Twitter one. Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. Well, if you just click on it, and then you can it'll take you right to it. But yeah, I need to click start and then make sure that I then change windows to web pages. So Fazol, aka Fizzle House of Mangar, tweeted out his most improbable of rings. Finally, I crafted the most impossible item in the game. The Gift of the Damned.
Love the name. Love the name.
The Inevitable of Nothing. The one and only Soda Math ring. Although we prefer Shroud Math.
Shroud Math, yes.
Behold a 7x failure on a 52% chance of success. Odds, you ask? Sure. 0.0078125%. Yes. This meteoric iron ring with +2 strength. And it's exceptional. With failure. Plus 3.3 dex and plus 25.4 health. Yes, it is a ring of improbable failure.
I didn't know that you could actually do that many failures. I thought after the third failure it stopped. I thought that was the rule.
Well, I mean, this is where Shroud Math is all kinds of
the durability was a plus 50 for an exceptional, so it was 80 plus 50. And then minus 108 is what it is, as you can see.
So if it had been, the maximum would have been 130. I remember my massive problem with all the durability issues is even with 22 durability, it's never going to break. Never.
Not,
so,
especially as a ring.
So it's like, what's the point? Yeah. So it doesn't, durability does not matter.
Keep enchanting.
I think it's hilarious that Fizzle.
That was just hysterical post. I had to laugh.
Did come out with that.
But he's got some other really cool stuff that he actually did craft that he's got in his Twitter feed.
Yeah.
We don't have anything from Chris today, at least not when we started the show. I'm going to take a quick peek and see if there's any new updates. Just
there was no new updates other than no live stream. He's working on a QA build.
Yesterday, that was yesterday. So moving right along. Exclamation! I love free shit for a chance to win an orange wyvern combat pet.
And you have to remember, Elgarian, it is our job to give shit occasionally and give everybody a hard time.
No, we're not giving anybody a hard time today. We're just reading the news.
We're just reading the news. Yeah,
we're not picking on anybody. We're just telling you what's going on out there. And we're picking on people. They know it.
Yeah.
Like you just picking on... Jesus, that's picking on him.
Well, no. Well, for one, I mean, I will pick on design by spreadsheet all day long because design by spreadsheet causes way too many problems because there's a fundamental misunderstanding of what the actual process is from a player's perspective. Spreadsheet, looks wonderful, but the reality is it's something completely different. and I have some bad news for everybody. The winner was me.
Yay. Now, there's been some updates on the POT interconnects, and I see that Sean guy's getting in on the same action I am. As posted. Consider this my official approval for all internet connect requests to any and all of his towns. But again, if you got extra connects you want, feel free to hit me up. I'll connect you to my towns, no problem.
Lucky few.
Lucky few. But meanwhile, we got to tell you what's going on in and around the game today on that wonderful NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar, posted on nbnn.info and brought to us by the good folks at Reba Test. If you like free shit as much as I like free shit, click on the links in the website. Click on the links below. Click on the links popping up in chat. Check out Reba Test today, and you'll get $5 just for doing your first review and refund.
That's right. You need to go to nbnn.info and click on that calendar button and look at this beautiful, beautiful list of all the Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, you need to email news@nbnn.info. That guy over there will do something with it at some point in time. Yes, and so to Wiz, thank you for clipping the ring of improbable failure and Shroud math. But yes. Where was I at? All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world. But we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time. There is no script whatsoever. Time. It's like I do this almost all from memory. I don't even really look at the calendar most days. Kind of like the day that it was completely broken because someone changed the permissions on it.
Merrick, if you're sending nudes, that is the proper email address. That's
no, it's
not nudes.
Nudes at nbnn.info.
If you're sending nudes, you can use nudes at nbnn.info. Yes, it is a viable email address because that's how we roll.
and if you want to be on that distribution list, send me $5. That's
right.
And, I'll find a way to forward this.
He'll manually forward them to you,
and you'll be just as disappointed with the lack of email that you get as we are.
He's used to doing things manually like that.
Yeah. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You should always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with Us. 2 o'clock this afternoon, you should join Sean Silverfoot out in Pax Lair. Exactly. And ask him, why does it smell like fish when he's around? And why is he always surrounded by a bunch of pussy cats? At 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia. We don't have enough pictures to do anything with that calendar. Right now, it would be the same picture 12 times.
We will publish the calendar. Very simple.
Yeah. 7 o'clock on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and that is followed at 10 p.m.
What's with the W stand for?
Radio Free Britannia. And at 10 p.m. is going to be the Wecco Room with Waz's Wad, where he interprets some walk and roll history because he was there 1946 to 74. Yeah. Before I was born.
That's right. Absolutely. Don't forget, folks, thanks to you guys and gals out there continuing your support and love. We've been here for 6 years. Season 5 is in full swing because we only started halfway through the year. But we're celebrating a birthday. That's right. Coming up, St. Patrick's Day is our 6-year anniversary. It's 6th or 7th, I forget. We're starting our 7th year, doing season 5, something like that. It's just, we've been here a long time, folks. It's so long I'm forgetting how long we've been here, but that's all thanks to you folks and your love and support, and we do appreciate it. You can help support us by tuning in to twitch.tv/Cinesist or twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us in replays on YouTube or Twitch. We do appreciate it. Click those like, click those sub, click those notify buttons. You know them. You know what buttons you gotta hit. Click the links below our streams to donate. Click the links on the website or become a patron at patreon.com/NBNN. All sorts of cool physical and digital prizes available out there. Are we going to be wearing St. Patty Day hats? I was wearing one on set yesterday because we got that new top hat, but You never know. Depends on what day. We might actually wear a green shirt or something. You never know. The
For
Britannia
the
Mining Company wants
green shirts
you
on the green
on the
screens
green
or just
screens.
heads?
Yeah, we'll just be floating heads. That's right. Wants
Just
you to
floating heads.
check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines you want to be near. Go check out Black Rock Cove today. WRFB Radio Free Britannia bring you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. Shroudmusic.com for ABC file needs. Reba Test, because I love free shit. I want to share it with you. Check out Reba Test today and start getting your rebates for trying out stuff and giving them your opinion. Caffeus' Wares, one of the many stores on Shroud Marketplace, and Caffeus has got all your wood needs covered on shroudmarketplace.com. And of course, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go for all your RMT ever since it's been banned in the forums. Shroud Marketplace is the premier website to go to get your trading on. Buy yourself your collectibles, become a collector, sell your collectibles, or whatever it is, sell your services.
Anything and everything.
That's right.
Yeah,
Shroud
anything and
Marketplace.
everything. Shroud related can be bought or sold.
Easy.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties Laz can even.
I know. And it's like anything and everything at Shroud Marketplace.
Shit.
Over 175 players registered as vendors. Each one of those vendors responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory and making their deliveries and doing all kinds of great stuff. So it's like sometimes it's like someone's like, hey, I'm taking a break from the game. And then they sell something. Hey, I'm back in the game. It's all great. Anything and everything from accounts to game gold, all the way to crowns of the obsidian. Lot deeds. Like if you're looking for a POT Castle Water lot deed, I have one up for sale. And if you don't like my price, you can buy it now, or you can click that button that says make an offer. And depending on your offer, I'll either say yes or no. And if you want to talk game gold or crowns of the obsidian, you need to message me and we'll have a little discussion. Anything and everything, from as long as it's not a bannable offense, it can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. You do need to register to buy. And if you want to start selling your stuff, you need to click on vendor registration. It's like when we say anything and everything, you can even find services like leveling services, deco services.
Gotta love Cleo's leveling service. I'll tell you what, Cleo does an excellent job of getting you that XP. That's for sure.
So does Dread Pirate, as well as who else does the
Merrick? You want to get married? Need a wedding? That's right. Yeah, come see me because I've got everything you need. Merrick knows.
Mom's ore refining service. You gotta love that. I mean, you bring the iron.
You can even watch Mom.
She provides the Coke.
Yeah,
she has a little party, and then she's like,
right.
"Woohoo! Yeah, here's some ingots." Yeah.
Patron saint of lazy avatars. Go see Mom today.
And Candace is like, I played with Dread Pirate last night. Was a lot of fun. You can even find writing that's so cheesy that we're also clients.
The cheesiest.
That's how cheesy it is.
For the cheesiest news crew, we have the cheesiest writing right here on our lot.
Yeah.
And of course, that wedding service. Weddings and more by me, because it's not just weddings. It's a whole lot more. You need bulk granite, you need bulk suet, you need bulk ore. Come see me at Lazarus Long's Weddings and More, because I've got everything you need. Need Telethon rares, got a collection that's missing some items. Come see me, I probably got it. And of course, we'll sell it to you cheap. Use make an offer. Again, if you don't like the prices on most of the vendors, a lot of vendors have the make an offer button. I believe I have it on all my items, so hey, feel free. I may say no, but that's the risk you take by making an offer.
Buckaroo's going to make me work.
Buckaroo's going to make you work.
Yeah, he said he just sent a picture to nudes at nbnn.info.
Oh, okay.
I haven't. The forwarding hasn't worked yet, so I haven't received it yet. So, yeah.
$2.
Yeah. Hey, somebody just made you an offer on that castle lot. There you go. $2 cash.
Where? Yeah, that's not going to work. But yeah, anything and everything. Go check out the featured vendors so that way you can see things like Skeggy Media Shop, Boobles Shop, Vulgarians,
Boobles.
Last Vestiges,
Boobles.
Caffeine's Shop, Soda Goods, Lads' Shop, My Shop, Dread Pirates, or Dread's Commodities, Melon's Gold, and more. Skeggy's Shop, all the way. All those featured vendors.
Check out all the shop. Bulgarian shop.
Yeah.
Buckaroo
Yeah.
Bonsai shop. Did you say Buckaroo Bonsai? I think you said it like
Yes,
3
yes,
times.
Yeah.
But meanwhile,
Buckaroo-
we got to
Buckaroo
wrap
Bonsais.
things up here on today's show. And of course, thank all you good folks for joining us out there. We do appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead and get ready to close out this final giveaway for today. Gotta thank special thanks out there to Eagle and Buckaroo Bonsai for the cheers today. Thank you guys, and thanks to all of you joining us right here on NBNN. We do appreciate it, and we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Helps if I clicked end stream, right? Haha. I didn't do it yet, Buckaroo.